Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Matcam, where we don't hold back when it comes to the wrestling talks. Today, man, we gotta talk about AEW. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. AEW was supposed to be the future. It was supposed to be different, and at one point, it really was. But now, it's really falling apart, and not because WWE outdid them, not because the fans stopped caring, but because AEW straight up failed itself. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how it all went wrong. Let's rewind to 2019 real quick. AEW was hype, like legit goosebumps level hype. You had Cody smashing the throne, the Young Bucks doing their thing, and Omega being Omega, and then boom, Jon Moxley shows up at Double or Nothing, and the internet explodes. It felt fresh, unpredictable. They were giving fans what we wanted: actual wrestling, long matches, less BS, and most importantly, respecting our intelligence. Remember that? Wins and losses were gonna matter, rankings were a thing, storylines felt planned, and it was a real alternative. But now, it feels like a mess with bunch of random matches and dream signings that go nowhere. Let's be real, AEW signed everyone. At first it was dope, every month felt like a surprise debut. Miro, Cool, Malachi Black, Fire, Keith Lee, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, Swerve, Samoa Joe, Jay White. Like damn, we were getting so spoiled. But after the pop veers off, then what? They didn't build these guys. Miro had that weird gamer gimmick and then vanished. Malachi started the House of Black, looked scary as hell, and then they just disappeared for months. You bring in Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson and still can't get people invested in long-term stories? That's not a talent problem, that's booking. They've got one of the best rosters in the world, no doubt, but it feels like they have no clue what to do with most of them. There's no structure, no tiers, just chaos. Now look, I respect Tony Khan. Dude is clearly a fan, maybe too much of a fan, but being a fan and being a booker are two different jobs. Tony tries to do it all: write the show, handle contracts, promote events, run Ring of Honor, run Collision, everything, and it's showing. He books like he's writing fantasy matches on Reddit, cool matchups but no story behind them, just here's a banger match, enjoy. And yeah, that might work for hardcore fans who love in-ring work, but casual viewers, they need a reason to care. There's no emotional stakes half the time. Characters just float around, people disappear for weeks, come back randomly and act like nothing had happened. Bro, if you missed 2 episodes of Dynamite, you're lost. That's not good storytelling. That's just chaos. Here's the thing, AEW doesn't even know what it wants to be anymore. Are you a sports-based alternative to WWE? Are you the Wild West where anything goes? Are you New Japan-style technical wrestling or ECW-style hardcore chaos? Because right now it feels like AEW is trying to be everything at once, and in the process, they've lost their identity. The early days had a vibe, the show felt like they were building to something. Now it's just like, here's some matches, maybe something happens, maybe not. Rampage feels like a throwaway, Collision feels like a different company, Ring of Honor, I don't even know what's happening there anymore. AEW also fumbled so many golden opportunities. The Elite versus CM Punk, that could have been the biggest money feuds in years. Instead, we got backstage fights, suspensions, and no payoff. Hangman Page, they spent years building him as the guy. They gave him a forgettable title reign and never fully got behind him again. Wardlow, remember how over he was during that MJF feud? He felt like a future main event, and now he's stuck doing nothing. FTR, they're arguably the best tag team in the world, and even they spend most of their AEW run sideline. It's like AEW starts a fire and just walks away from it, no follow through. Look, I'm not saying AEW is doomed, far from it. They still have one of the best rosters in the world, they still have the loyal fans, they still have pieces to turn it around, but they need to get back to what made them special. Focus on long-term stories, push homegrown stars, give guys clear arcs and motivations, and stop trying to do too much with too little time. And honestly, Tony Khan needs help. Let someone else take some of the creative load, because right now it feels like he's juggling too much and is dragging the whole company down. So yeah, AEW didn't get beaten by WWE, they beat themselves. They had all the momentum, all the tools, and all the hype, and they still managed to fumble it. But I will say this, it's not too late. The fans want to believe again, the talent is there, AEW just needs to get out of its own way. If you agree or if you totally disagree, let me know in the comments. I wanna hear what you think, what happened to AEW. And of course, if you enjoy videos like these, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Matcam, and I'll catch you guys in the next one right here on the Matcam.